Scientific context in Frankenstein. Let's start with the obvious one. Picture the scene. It's the 1790s, the Italian physician Luigi Galvani has hooked up an electrical current to a frog's leg, and, shock and horror, it twitches. Today, we know this as nerve impulses, but it fascinated people back then. Shelley herself said, when recording conversation with the Lord Byron and Percy, perhaps a corpse would be reanimated. Galvanism had given token of such things. Moving on to restoration. In 1795, Shelley dreamed of her dead infant girl held before a fire, rubbed, and returned to life. It may sound odd, but that wasn't seen as impossible in her day. Scientists genuinely thought that death may not be as permanent as we think it now. This area of research could have contributed to Shelley's writings. There were even general views at the time that nature was a feminine force and science was a masculine one. The two supposedly existed in a sexual relationship that was not necessarily consensual. We could see this quite nicely in the quote, "They penetrate into the recesses of nature and show how she works in her hiding places." Yeah, Wardman isn't creepy at all. Finally, Erasmus Darwin, grandfather of the Charles we know and love today, had a fairly popular and well-known proto-evolutionary theory at the time Shelley was writing, claiming that both male and female seeds, as he put it, were needed for the vital components of a species to pass on. This raises lots of questions in Frankenstein. What implications does this have, for example, for Victor's fear of sexuality? Is this why the monster is a monster? All this and more answered someday, or probably not.